We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Taijuan Walker gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
And that's in there for strike one.
707.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 0 for 4. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 4, Lou.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one sent foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Lawrence Ross is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here it comes. Hey. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. At the plate, Oscar Mercado, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Oscar Mercado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he fouls this one off. Mercado, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second base.
Striding in for the Indians, Isan Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, Adley.
Into the box, Adley Rutschman.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hayward is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Lawrence.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the last half of the second set to go. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fouled off. Oh and 1, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. His first homer so far in the series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. So take a look at ball 1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And that misses. 2-1. Left side, but well fouled. 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And now time is called here as the pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Taijuan Walker.
Nope,
As the
that's the
first
ball.
pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local station. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Brian Roquillo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So striding in, Bradley Zimmer was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And here's Christian Yelich now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Happ scoops it up. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 4.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at them.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-0.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jackie Robinson. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Lifted in the air to center. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Isan Diaz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now got it.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the try. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now batted, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Evan Longoria. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Brian Roquillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Jason.
4-1.
Hayward.
4-1, no strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now,
catcher.
Victor Caratini.
Victor.
He singled his last time.
Caratini.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side. He's got it. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 99.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Now batting.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
This is line to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead, the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Yellow.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Lou Gehrig is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lou Gehrig is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Oscar Mercado stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They're still. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And the 2-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Standing in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Baez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Full count now. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Mercado retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Striding in once again, Isan Diaz. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Riding in, Adley Rutschman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Cole will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
13, Jackie Cole.
Oh, and 1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there, strike 2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0. Chu Min gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch popped up. Rutschman has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the
Jason Hayward will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And that's over. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding into the box, Victor Caratini. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that will conclude matters here. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 2-0. First offering on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Craig Kimbrell enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
46. Craig Kimbrell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lou Gehrig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're down 2-0. Tommy La Stella is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Tommy La Stella.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 8.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
From the stretch, Javier Baez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Kyle Schwarber as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Right fielder, Jason.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Daniel Castano is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tommy La Stella stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He was a ground out victim last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now at the plate, Isan Diaz is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. A ball and two strikes now. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Chicago Cubs win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Taijuan Walker is credited with the win. Lawrence Ross pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation